So Zach, when we get to Sensei mentoring, the goal that we really need is to build internal experts that can work within the company who are employees of the company. And they need to be the ones who deal with the technical problems, and occasionally we would need expert advice, but we still need to put all that together. How does that work?
What we're going to offer is Sensei mentoring, where we actually come in and actually work with your internal consultants and actually work with your employees. Typically, clients that have limited budgets or they already have internal staff, those are the ones that this really fits very, very well. Where we'll come in again once a quarter and begin to work with your people. I was just in Toronto, and I worked for a week just with their internal people, their internal consultants, to actually learn more and more simulations and exercises so they can actually train internally their people. And that's really how we do really Sensei mentoring.
So when we look at the TGG process in that, can you say a little about the process?
Yes. One of the things that we do is we want you to self-teach, self-certify, and self-sustain. We want to internalize everything that we do internally to your organization. And so one of the things that we're going to help you with is really allow you to have all the enablers that we use from a professional standpoint. So whether it's training materials, whether it's simulations, whether it's exercises, we're going to actually license that to you as a client so you can actually, again, take advantage of those tools. The other thing that we are able to help with is sometimes you actually have some very, very technical problems. And so TGG employs lean masters. Sometimes, to give an example, that you're trying to figure out really what your value streams are over hundreds of products or thousands of products. And we have some very, very sophisticated models to actually do a PQPR analysis, which is product quantity, product routing, and actually figure out really how those thousands compress to less than 10, less than 12 value streams. The other thing that we can bring into play is master black belts. And so whether it's a design of experiments or whether it's really isolating really assignable cause, that's really where our expertise comes into play. I personally have been to over 100 cities, and when we see your problems, I'm betting we can probably pull from previous experience to help solve your problems.
Now that's amazing to me, because when we talk about building internal experts, you mentioned self-certification. So TGG actually works with a company to develop a process so that their internal employees can be certified experts in whatever their task is.
One of the things that clients really like about working with us is our flexibility to really mold our materials into really your performance excellence program internally. You already have programs, you already have workshops, you already have really terminology that you've used, and we're going to mold our principles in to fit what you're trying to accomplish within continuous improvement.